So this is how you will set up your business setting. So you click on setting. After you click on setting, you click on business setting. So after you click on business setting, you click on business. So your detailed business name, everything is showing here. So the currency symbol before amount. So the currency Nigeria naira. So if it is another currency, you can choose it. So you see it. So different countries, different currencies there. So we are using Nigeria here. So time zone Africa/Lagos, you can choose it. So upload logo. If you want to upload, you can upload it there. So January, the financial year started from January. Then all this one, just leave it like this. If you want to change time format, you can change it. So transaction edit this. So 30 days. After that 30 days, you cannot be able to edit transaction again. So you can you increase it. If you want to increase it, you can change it. So the task, if the task is added on your business, you can add the task here. So whenever the customer buy the market, so it will just add the task on the customer invoice. So you can, and on your, if you want to, if you want to send your product, and when you want to send the product, you can just add the task on the product you set. So, and it also show on the customer invoice. Now the product, now this screw previous now, so you can just also type W here. So it automatically generates. So when it generates, it started with W, so number, so to any of your choice. So you can type M, or the number started with your business. You can type the number started with your business there, and it will just automatically generate the number followed by the number started with your business. So this one now, enable product expiring, so you can enable it. And when on product, so you can set add manufacturing date and state and expiring date. So you can enable it so that you will have access to add the expiring date. So the product expiring date, on product expiring date, if you want this time to keep selling, so you can choose on keep selling. If you want the product to stop selling, you can choose on stop selling. Then you will type the day you want the system to stop selling after expiring date. So you just type it here that okay, this is it. Let me choose it. Then you just okay, after 30 days the market expiring, so you can just stop selling. So that is it. So enable brand, enable category, enable category, enable price list, enable price. So the package, you can just choose select. So if you have different package, maybe you are selling pack pieces, sachet, so you can just leave that. Enable subcategory, enable rank, enable all this one is for supermarket. So the warranty also is for supermarket. And so is it product image, you can enable it. The contact, you just leave it like this. So selling price, so this one, all this one just sell it, all this one just leave it like this. Selling price is minimum selling price. If you enable this selling price, now if you want to sell market, and if you want to sell market, you cannot sell below the selling price you added on the system. So allow overselling, so you can allow overselling. If you want to, maybe you are out of stock now, you have new market, you have not added this on the system. So if you allow overselling, you will have access to sell the market. So enable sales, so that if you want to enable sales, you can enable it. So all this, if you want to add commission agent, you can enable it. So that is it. You can set up the payment link. You don't need this one. So point of sale system, this is it. So or if you want to disable anything here, you can just take it. Disable multiple payer, all this one. If you want to disable service tab, you can enable this one. Show prices on product on suggestion to enable this one too. But if you want to disable any of this, anything here, you can disable it later. So display, all this one, don't need all this one for now. So purchase, you can enable edit product price from purchase screen, enable purchase status, you can enable that one. Payment dashboard, just leave it like this. Fill stock expiring alert for 30 days. If you want, maybe if you want to add 60 days on that, you can just change it there. So system, just leave this one like this. So previous, so instant email, just leave down, don't need this one. So the module is purchase, add POS, add all this one, you enable expenses, table is for kitchen, so it's for restaurants, so you can enable it if you are running restaurant. So service staff, you can enable it. So this service staff, if you enable it, so it will show on below on the settings, so that you add the pin. If you enable the service tab, anytime the cashier want to sell market, the cashier will choose his name, then it will enter the pin before they are allowed to sell market, so that another person will not use his own he or she detail to sell the market. Enable booking, you can enable booking. The bookings for hotel or petrol station, anyone that allow booking. So kitchen, so restaurant. So then service tab, on service tab is where you will add the bank charges if you are including bank charges for your customer. Custom label, this is how it is work. So like now you are using UBA, so you just type okay, I'm using UBA. So this one you can just type you are using First Bank. So this one you can just say you are using Senate Bank. So anytime your customer want to buy market, you just pick your bank, any bank the customer, maybe the customer make payment to your UBA account, you just choose the UBA account and finalize the payment. If it is Zelle bank, you just choose the First Bank and finalize it. If it's any bank, you just choose this customer. After the transaction, you just say the customer make payment to Senate Bank, and then you will choose it and print out the receipt for the customer. So that is it. So then you will save it. So you scroll down and update the setting. So that is your business location. So you click on business location. Once you click on business location, you will click on setting. So you click on setting. So if you want to edit anything here, you can edit it and change it. So default, you change all this on default, you change it to default. So default selling price group, so you can just choose select, so that you can select any one of your choice. So now POS screen, you can just leave that one. So this one now, custom label one, custom payments one, we change on business settings. You can see now we change it to Moniemart. Why the custom label two, we change it to UBA now. So you need to mark it. So you need to enable it so that anytime the customer want to buy market, so when the customer make the payment, whether Moniemart or UBA, you just show the bank, then you will finally payment and print out the receipt for the customer. So after that, so anytime if you all this one, if you want to change this, you can just change it on the business setting. Then after that, you come in and enable it and save it. So that is all. Now that is the location. So if you want to add another location, if you have like multiple locations, you can click add location and add it. So you can control everything on your account. Now invoice setting. So this is where you will add the invoice. You will edit the invoice. You click on invoice layout, default. So layout, you change it to default. Design, if you are using 50mm or 80mm Bluetooth printer, you can choose Steam too. So if you want to add logo, so the maximum logo you want to add is 1 MB. So you can just send it to someone on WhatsApp and just tell the person to send it back to you. So it will reduce the file size. So you will upload it there. Then you choose show invoice logo. So all this one. Show due date. Maybe the customer buy on credit. You can just enable that. Okay, you show the due date on the invoice you print for the customer. So show the business name. You can enable. Show the location. Show sales person. Show commission agent. You can enable it. Show customer info. You can just enable that one too. So that is it. You can enable this one. You can enable it. So country, you can enable it. CAC code, you can enable it. Number, if you have alternative, maybe like 2 phone number, you can enable an email. You can enable it. So the task, if you add a task on the product, so you can enable this. So that is it. All this one now. It's show based unit. You can enable it. So show payment info, show barcode, you can enable it. So after that, then you are good so in good condition and not returning after payment. Thank you for your patronage. So that is all, and save it. So after you save it, so you can just go back to your point of sale system where you will sell market. So you can see the way we do our own. This one is type of. Let me show you how I do this type of service so that you know how to add the bank charges for your customer. So this is type of service. I enable it on module. So type of service. So this is how I enable it. I just type bank charges, 10 fees and phone number. And bank charges 100 naira. So it is. You can enable it on the screen. You want to enable this is bank charges. You write bank charges here on the description on name bank charges. There default selling price. Just choose default selling price fees. Then you type the any amount here, be the 50 naira, 100 naira, and save it. So you need to enable custom. You don't need to enable custom feed. So you can save it. Okay, that is it. You can see now. Maybe if I want to add the bank charges on the product, you can see now for this one now. So if I want to add the bank charges now, so I can just click on bank charges. So you see now I can enable it. I can change the amount, so and click on close and it's automatic change. So that is it. Default selling price, you can choose also retail price before you sell for the customer. Working customer, so you can use working customer or customer. You can also add their details to send. If it is individual, just use star and then the first name and the mobile number and save it. If it is business name, just add their business name, mobile number and save it. So that is it. After you save it, the working customer return to the customer name. Then you can enter the products you want to search here. You can also click on this branch, this 3 dots, so you can choose it and sell the any market you want to sell for the customer. So that is it. So this is how it is for user management. User management here we have user. You can create user for your customer, maybe cashier or editor or anything. So you can create user them. They have user their own username and password to log in. So you can create it here. So any location you want them to have access to, you can click it. So if it's all location, you can click all location. So this one here, the rows. So you can add another rows there. Maybe our own here we have cashier, the other one cashier. So if you want to add another row, because you click here and add it and tick anything you want them to edit the cashier or anyone you added. Anyone you added for, you can just click on edit. So after this, anyone you want your cashier to have access to, you can edit it. You can mark it, as you can see. So all this one, this is what we have our cashier to have access. Customer, add customer. So if people does so. Then people PSS, RPMS, print it for us. But anyone is your choice. Anyone you want, just mark it. So this from our own side, this is what we have our cashier to have access to. So that is it. After that, you scroll down. Anyone you wanted to have access to. So after that, you scroll down. For instance, now access selling price group now. So you can just say, okay, you want the wholesale and retail and marshal showing on the screen for your cashier, so that you will make use to sell market. So all this one after that, then you will update it. So that is all. So sales commission, if you want to give your customer any commission, so you can set up there. The contact, this supplier is depending on the buy market from the market. If you are buy market from the market, so or from the company, so you can click their details here, so that you use it to track it, their details. Anytime you want their details, you can just go there and check. The customer, if you want to, on the POS point of sale screen, so you need to add the customer name and the phone number to send market so that you show on receipt. And if you don't want to, it's not compulsory. If you don't want to add this, you can just, the customer, working customer is already on the screen. I will show you the when I read there. So the product now, if you need to first add the product before you be able to sell market. Firstly, I've already added some products here. I don't need to click on add product. Let me click on list of products, how I added it so that you understand. List of products, I'll click on 7 up. Now, the 7 up, 7 up, the product name, so 7 up, all this cool barcode, just click on that. That was automatically generate. Unit, if you are selling unit, means if you are selling pack or you are selling kg or anything or liter, so you can just click on plus and add your own on there. The brand name of the company, you type it there. The category, maybe you are category, maybe people that are selling car now, so they can categorize their products in different. We okay, this one is part of the maybe they are selling car parts, everything, so you can categorize their products. This one now, you can choose the product name, the location name you want to add the product, you can choose it. If you have like a 3 location show, you can choose anyone you want here. So the manage stock, because we are dealing with the product, that's why I take this one. If you are render service only, you don't need to take this one. Or for those people that are running laundry, so they don't need to take this place. So alert quantity, the system, you can set your own alert quantity number here. The system will give you alert if the product is about to out of stock. The product image, you can add the product image there, but the maximum size is 5 MB. So that when customer to buy market, you don't need to just type the name of the product. So you just click on the product image, then you will continue your selection. So that is it. Weight, this one is for those people that gas or everything, so they can add their weight product here. So inclusive, if you are in selling price tax, everything selling price tax, if you are inclusive, you can say inclusive. If you are not exclusive, but you need to first set the tax on setting. So but anytime you want to choose, if you inclusive, you can add it. If not, you cannot. So product type, if it's a single, you can add it. If it is, we have different type. If it is combo, like those people that are wanting t-shirt, clothes, and so they can, they have different color. That one shall we explain that one later for any, if you want that one, because we have different one. You have single product, variable product, combo product. So our own is single product. Different selling, different purchase price. The amount is here. The amount you bought for the market, you can just type it here. So the amount different selling price you want to sell the market, you add it here. You type it here. The product image, you upload the product here. But the maximum is 5 MB. After that, you can click on save and add selling price group. So before selling price, we have already said it. So the purchase, you also whether purchase price, you can set different price for the customer and choose anyone you want for the customer. So that is it. Let's go to add sales and opening stock. So the quantity opening stock remain. So you add it here. So unit cost per the amount you bought it, you add it here. Expiring date, you will click here and add it. So if you have any note, then you can save it. So that is that about the product. Now, maybe you bought market from the customer. After you buy the product, you bought market from the customer. You will click on here. You will click on add purchase. But we have already add some on list of purchase. So let me click on it. On any. Now this one supply announcing. I've already added their details here. Let me click. This one is for or BID company. Let me add BID company. So I've already had this, so their details. But if you want to add your own, you can click it. If it is individual, you can click Mr. Then the first name and the mobile number. If it is business, you can just take business name and mobile number and save it. So you can also add the remaining details there if you want. So let me close it. The purchase status receive. So the quantities you want to add the market to receive. So you choose it. Then you will type here 7 up. So it's already show. And because I've already had this quick or everything, you click on it. That is what this one is showing. Purchase quantity, so you can just type it anymore. Maybe if you can just type it. If it's 5 cents, you can add it here. The unit cost price you bought the market, you can type it here. Then you will come here. Unit selling price. Unit selling price, you will type it here. You will type it and what you want to sell it for the customer. So the selling price. Then the manufacturing date and expiring date, you can click it here and add it. Then the total amount, the net total amount, all this one you will add it. You will add it on the payment. It's because let me click on add so that I think it's add the company, the person name you have already added. You can just search depending if you your company. So you receive the stock, you click on receive, the location, then the product name, you can just 7 up. So the amount, the purchase quantity here, you type it here, unit cost price. So then the amount you want to sell market, you type it here, the expiring date, you type it there. So the total is 41. So you can type the 41 here. So the payment method used to pay, you can choose the bank transfer and save it. You say market, for the same market. You can use working customer, or if you want to add the customer so that you know you have their details. So if there's new market, you can get individual, you can just tell Mr. the first name and the phone number and save it. If it is a business, you can add your business name, mobile number and save it. You can also feed the remaining details if you want, but not necessary, and save it. That is it. So after that, after you have saved it, it will show their name instead of working customer. So the product, if you want to search it, you can search the product you have already added here and sell market for the customer. You see it now. The quantity you want to sell, you can type it here. If it's 1 to 2, you can type it there. The amount, so the total. But if you want to, you can also do it like you upload the image. The image you upload like that. If it is on, you can just type American color. So immediately you type it, so it will show here. So and then you add the quantity. And if you want to edit the price, you can just take care and edit the price. You can just take and edit the price. So after you have edited it, then you will close it. So if you want to use any payment method, multiple pay, we have the customer to use like 3 payment method. You can just say, okay, this customer pay 1,000 naira with cash. So then you click on payroll, so payment. So you can just say this one you want to use bank transfer or card, ATM card. So after that, you can finalize the payment. That is it. So let me close it. So cash, if it is cash, you click on cash and print out. If it's ATM card, you click on cash and print out. If it is credit sales, so for the credit sales, you need to add the person details. Before you are allowed to use the credit sales to sell market for the customer, you first add it. So after that, so you can print it out and print the market out. So that is it. So we have this thing, recent transaction. Let me check on recent transaction. This is the recent transaction. So I reprint. If you want to reprint or edit any product you have said, you can reprint and send it. So okay, I think we have draft next. Any if you put, maybe if you add customer on draft, customer, okay, maybe you're sending a for customer now, the customer says it's coming back, so you can just put the customer on draft for pending. So when the customer come back, so you continue with this. So this is where you see the draft. So this on screen, this is where you add the market on draft. So you can also cancel the market if you don't want to. So these bank charges, you can add the bank charge when you are selling market for the customer. So different selling price, we have different selling price group. You can choose this and continue your transaction with anyone you want to. So that is it. Now let's go back to this. So we have selling, all sales, you can see all sales here, all the quotation, all this one you can see there, the list of everything you can see there. They will stock. If you want to transfer stock from location A to location B, you can transfer it here. If you want to adjust stock, maybe there's a linkage on product, or the product is one product is bad, you can just edit it. You can just remove it from the store. You can click on adjustment. Expenses, you can you can track your expenses here. The report, the profit and loss report, everything you will see there. Stock expiring report, everything. Stock adjustment report. So you can see sales community report, everything is there. This is your setting. So we have to set everything here. So we give you the training how to set up everything. So but this one I just explain the brief how everything works. So that is it. And so this is our home page. Let me click on home page. So this is our home page. So this one is product stock alert. So we have one product is out of all the products are out of stock. You see it here. So you can see it. So the expiring product you also see it there. We don't have expiring product. Depending everything here. So that is how it is work. For those people that are running pharmacy, this is how you will set up your setting before you add product and purchase. Firstly, you click on business setting. So you click on business setting, or this one, Moniemart, your business name, the date you start. So this one covers whether in Nigeria or another country. You can choose any of your country. So before selling, before amount, current symbol, before amount. So this will be on before amount, time zone. You choose Africa or Lagos. So financial year starts with January. So FIFO first investors will be like that, 30 days editable. So that will be date format. You can just click it like this 24 hours time format. If it's 24 hours, 12 hours you want, you can change it. After changing, you click on update. How you click on update. So the task, if task is required, you can fill this space for those people added task. If you want to add a task on the invoice. So the product you need to enable for those people, for pharmacy, you need to enable date of manufacturing and expiring date period. So keep selling. If you want to keep selling after the average market expire, you can choose keep. So if you want to stop, you can click on stop selling. So so if you stop selling, you can just say okay, stop selling day. We are 3 days before the market expire. So you can type it here and add any date you want here. So enable brand, you need to enable category, enable subcategory, enable price and tax, enable subcategory. So default unit price will be on select. So then you update it. Contact will be like this. So you can enable sales price is minus selling price. You can enable it allow overselling. You want to allow overselling after you are out of stock. Whether you still have somewhere you want to overselling or you want to call customer that okay, we have market and you want to sell market, you can choose on allow overselling. So anyone you want, you can just click it here. You can just tick it. Anyone you want to tick it and click on update setting. POS point of sale screen. So disable, you don't need to disable this, just leave it like this. But if you can just leave it like this, enable transaction date. So you can enable it. This service staff require, so you can enable it. Show pricing on products, etc. So you can enable this one so that you show the price on the product, the price of the product on POS screen. So this is how it be. You don't need to do anything here. So purchase, you need to enable editing product price from POS screen. Enable a lot of, you don't need to enable this one. So just enable the purchase status. Payment, just leave it, just use the all screen or POS screen. So anyone, you should just make sure you update it. That one, just leave it. Fused stock expiring alert. That's it. So just leave it like this. If you want to change, you can change it. And this one just leave like that. The previous, you need to touch all this, but just leave it. Image, do that one. No. So the module. So enable all this thing. So enable it. This booking. So this one is not for, this one is for hotel. Modifier is also for hotel. So you don't need to take all this one and this one. So it's for hotel. So service staff is also for, if you want to enable service staff, maybe when your staff want to buy market, you require PIN. So you can enable it and set the PIN. So type of service, like you want to add bank charges, this is what you use for bank charges. So you can enable it and update it and click on update setting. You don't need to touch all this one. So that's how you will set, you do the setting. So after the setting, then you will come here on the product. You will come here. Unit. Firstly, you will click on unit. So you will click on add unit. This is how I add unit. Let me add this one. For those people running pharmacy, like pharmacy now, name packs. So short name I'll use PKS, then allow decimal points. Yes, I allow it. Add as multiple of other units. One pack is equal to 6. So impact now, like let me use this one example. Maybe paracetamol now. I don't know, maybe it is 6 inside it. So you can just say, okay, this one pack it is 6 inside the paracetamol. So just type this. If it is 5, just type the 5 and update it and choose pieces. So you can sell in pieces and you can also sell in pack. So one pack is equal to 6 pieces is inside. So the system will calculate it. So and update it. So that's how you will set it. Whether you are selling in pack or in pieces. For those people are owning pharmacy. So this is it's working like it's standard pieces. If it is 10 pieces inside the one pack, you input 10 pieces there. So that is how it be. So if you want to set pieces, so you can set it like this. You don't need to click or add as a multiple of other units. So you can set it like that. So this is where you set, you click on add. So this is where you set it. So that is it. And again, another one, category. So you can add category like tablet, like this thing now, paracetamol. I think it's capsule. So you can say capsule. You know, we have capsule, we have liquid for drugs. So you can just click on add. You will type the category name. If it is capsule or liquid or any name, so you can just save it. So that is it. So you see where you want to use that one. So the branch, I think we can do that one when we are setting. So we do that when we are adding products. So let me click on list of products. So list of products, e.g. this one now, M&B paracetamol. We have already added it. Let me click on editing. So I don't need to add it again. So you see product name, you type M&B paracetamol. When you click on add product, so you click you type M&B paracetamol, SKU. So that one is automatically generate unit, the pieces. So you choose pieces here for unit. So list of unit, this one is working for. You can send the pieces, you can send the pack. Because I want to buy market, you can send the pieces, you can send the pack. So that is how you choose it. So branch is M&B paracetamol. Okay. So the category we choose before, capsule. So you choose capsule. So if there's any subcategory, there's no any subcategory again. So business location, you choose your business location. Manage stock, you take manage stock. And that's quantity. These other quantities, this time we notify you that okay, this stock is about to finish. You are about to out of stock. So you just put any number you want to this time notify you, okay, when the stock remain 5, so this time you should allow it to remain 10 in stock so that you know how to restock in time. So that's how that will be. Product image. If you want the product image showing when you are selling markets, when you are clicking on branch. So because when you show you just tap it, you don't need to type the name of the product when you want to search for it. So you can just click it here and upload it. But the maximum file is 5 MB. So expiring in so if it is 12 months, so the when you buy markets and the expiring date, if it's 12 months, you can just type 12 months. If it's more than 12 months, you can just type 2 years. You can type more than that. So that is it. So the service staff, the minute maybe they are doing shifting, you can do this one, you can set the time for service staff here. So if you want that one too. The staff is selling price, task type. If it is task inclusive, you add staff is inclusive. If it's not inclusive, you choose exclusive. So that is it. So the product type, you choose single. So you choose single for product type. So this one now, the first purchase price, the amount you bought is, I think after you bought the market, you calculate it. Okay, this unit cost, the amount you buy the market, and you will just divide it. Okay, maybe if it is 6 inside the pack, so you just divide it by 6, it will give you the amount of 1 pieces. So you will type the amount of 1 pieces of paracetamol here. So then default selling price, the amount you want to sell the 1 pieces, you will type it here. So product image, you can add the product image here, but the maximum size is 5 MB. You can add it here. Then maybe you want to set like sales price or bulk buyer, so you can set the different price here. This is how you set. Let me click on it. So I've already activated it, so I will show you how you activate it later. So you can see default selling price. That is what I said before. So you can just type the amount you want to sell sales price for 1 pieces. So retail price, you can set it here. So you will choose fees. You choose fees after set it and save and add opening stock. Now is let me say okay, quantity remain. You know, you just want to add it. You want to set it on your business. So you must maybe you have some quantity remain in your store. So you type it here and you choose pieces. So unit cost price, the amount you bought it from the market in pieces. So after you do the calculation, you can just tap it here. Expiring date, you will tap the expiring date here. So the date, this one is today's date. After that, you will save it. Let me save it so that you will see it. So that's how you will add the product. That's how you add the product. So you will set the selling price group. You will click on add. You click on add. So this name, you just type retail. You type retail here. Retail. So you will save it. So if it is process, you will type process. You will save it. You will description. You will choose selling price. Selling price there. So that is it. So when you want to set the selling price group, so you will see it there. So that. How you will add the purchase. The market will buy from the market. This is how you will add it. You will click on add purchase. You click on add purchase. But I've already added some market there, but them just say, okay, the supplier name. So the name of the company you bought the market, you will add the name. So you click on this plus. So if it is individual, you will take individual, Mr. First name, the name, and the mobile number. That's only 3 is very important. So the rest you can fill it if you want. So if it is business name, you will choose you will type the business name here and the mobile number. So and save it. So that immediately you save it, it will show here. It will show this place select, it will show the name. Let me type the name. This name is already there. In case if you have already added the name before, you just search for the name. So you see it like that. So reference number, it will be automatically generated there. So the purchase date, the date you purchase the market, you will choose the date. So if it's today, you can just leave it like that. Purchase status, so you will if you have received the market or you just order, you can choose anyone. If it is still ready, you can choose it. So that is it. So this one now, business location, you choose the business location. Maybe you have like 3 or 4 locations, so you can choose the business location you want to add the market. So that is it. Anybody, the product you bought for the market. So you will choose like the name of the product. Let me say the M&B. So we have already added it there. Now you can input the stock as a pack instead of pieces. You can just say you receive 20 pack. So you change the pieces to pack. So after that, we enter the unit cost per pack. The system have already calculated as one itself. So if the price is more than that, you can change it. So the system calculates previous unit price is 300 naira per pieces. So that is it. Now you can unit selling price. So you can change this if you want to change it. So you can add unit selling price. So expiring date and manufacturer date, you can add it there. So after that, you will add the payment. You add the payment here, so 36,000, you can type it in and save it. If you want to add another payment there, you can also say, okay, man, maybe the price is different, you want to add it maybe you bought in different places, so you can also type it there. You can see. Then you can just okay, I receive 10 pack. So you change the pieces. No, it is if it is want to input this as a pieces, it will show that it's 300 pieces. If it's want to change it, if it is by pack, you can change it. Okay, you receive it by pack, so 10 pack. So that is it. After that, then you will save it and you add the payment and 54,000 and save it. So that's all. So after that, so let's go click on POS. That is where you say market. Now, where I said I added the market on this business location while there's no information technology. So that is where I added it. Like for instance, now this working customer, you can use it for all customer. But you know some customer used to buy bulk. So the bulk buyer, so you need to have the detail or phone and their phone number. Yeah, in case if you have new product or you not see them, you can just reach out to them. So this is how you had it. You will click it. If it is business name, you will type Mr. Mrs. So the phone number, I the first name and the mobile number. Here you will type it and save it. So if it is business name, you will just add their business name and mobile number. If you want to add the rest detail, you can add it. So that is it. It is on WHOLESALER information technology. So then I'll just type it M&B. Immediately I type it, it will show. So you can see now, it will show the name now. Price, you are selling it 400 naira, so total 400 naira for 1 pieces. So if you want to sell in pack, this is where what you will do. You will just change the pieces to pack. You see now, immediately you change it to pack, it bring out the pack. So that is it. So, but if you want to use the selling price group, wholesale price, you choose you know you have set the price for to that to on wholesale, and you start choose the wholesale before doing this, before choose the product. So you first choose the wholesale. So if it is retail, you choose the retail before you will choose the product name. And again, instead of typing enter product name there, you can click this place, the brand. Then you just tap M&B price and it will show on system immediately. You can see. It's because I did not set any price on retail. That is why it's showing 0. So on those is now not set anyone. That's why it's showing 0. Now, if you want to edit price, you can edit price at the owner of the business. So your staff, you will not allow your staff to edit price. So this is how you edit it. You can just edit it. Let me cancel it like this. Let me cancel this one. Okay. The default selling price, that one is as price. Okay, no. So the brand in pack, you can in a pack. So this one, instead of choosing expiring date exactly for this one, you can just use lot and expiring, so that you allow this time we allow you to sell more than one you added for the product and purchase. So 10%. So 10 pieces like that. So it's 4,000. So if you want to use multiple pay, you can just use multiple pay. You can say, okay, this customer now, the cash, customer to use 1,000 naira to pay on cash. So you can see 1,000. So the main balance still remain. You can see it remain 3,000. So you click on add payroll. So you know it's 3,000. The 3,000 you can just say the customer want to pay bank transfer. So after that, so if the customer want to use the ATM too, you can just say this bank transfer the customer want to pay 2,000 naira. So add payroll again. Add payroll, then you can just say the remaining 1,000 the customer want to use ATM card. So that is it. After that, you will scroll down, then you will finalize the payment and print out the invoice for the receipt for the customer. So let me close it back. So I didn't need to pay. So if the customer want to pay in card for 4,000 for all the total payable, you can click on card. If the customer want to buy on credit, only customer want to buy credit sales. So before you can sell to customer on credit, you need to add the customer name and phone number, because the system will not allow you without. You cannot use working customer to sell on credits to customer. So you need to know the customer name, phone number. If possible, you can add their address and everything on the details there when you click on this plus. So you can add it there. So that is it. If you want to suspend the transaction, you can suspend. If you want to add it on draft, this is how it is working. When customer want to buy market and maybe the customer have emergency call and the customer said you will come back, so you can just add the transaction on draft. When the customer come back, you can continue the transaction instead of canceling it. So if you want to cancel the transaction, you can cancel it like this. So that is it. If you want to check the recent transaction, you will check this recent transaction. Few suspend it. Since you suspend, you will see it there. So that is it. You have calculation. If you want to add the expenses, you can add your expenses. So that is how you will add it and sell market for those people who are running pharmacy. So that is it.